Well, good morning, my friends, and good afternoon to those of you who, of course, who are on the East Coast again, where it is now early in the afternoon over there, where we are receiving breaking news at this time, my friends, for Friday, October 26th, where we have just received the word that a suspect is reported to be in custody in connection with these 11 pipe bombs that were, or should I say, fake pipe bombs that were, of course, mailed out to 11 Democratic members of the party, of course, some of them former, including one of them being an actor, Robert De Niro, as many of you may know, yesterday, where a reported pipe bomb was found at his Tribeca-owned restaurant there in Lower Manhattan again. And of course, it wasn't long after that that a ninth reported package was found that was expected to have been mailed off to former Vice President Joe Biden. But of course, we are hearing word that that package was intercepted. But of course, we do know since the ninth package that was reported to have been sent, at least two more packages have been discovered as well, leaving our total up to 11 packages, suspicious packages, of course, which have totaled for Democratic officials throughout the country, as many of you may know, one of them being Cory Booker back home in Florida. But of course, we are now receiving word that a suspect is in custody, believed to be in Florida, of course, from what it's reading here, where I will be sharing this link with you guys very shortly, if you can give me just a quick second here, where it goes on to read, suspect arrested in Florida in connection with suspicious packages sent to Democrats. Of course, where it goes on to read, a suspect male was arrested in Florida on Friday morning in connection with the rash of suspicious packages sent to prominent Democrats nationwide. Law enforcement sources confirmed to Fox News. So this is what we have heard and what we do know right now at this time, that a suspect is reported to be in custody. We do know that he is a white male reported to be in his 50s who is no stranger, of course, to law enforcement, where we have heard that he has been arrested before for making terroristic-like threats. We're not sure to who, of course, but again, we do know the suspect is a white male reported to be in his 50s. We do know, as you could probably see there in the background, that his vehicle is being towed away. I know some of you have seen pictures of his vehicle, which is believed to be a white van, which was discovered there in a parking lot. We don't know if that's where he was arrested, but we do know that that is his vehicle. As you could tell, there are multiple stickers there in his windows. Some of them look to be American flags and other stickers, of course, but we're not sure what they all say. But again, this is all we do know at this time, according to law enforcement. As it goes on to read, a law enforcement source has told Fox News that a suspect is a white male in his 50s, again, as I've said, former New Yorker, which goes on to say here, who lives in Ventura, Florida, who had prior arrests to terroristic threats. Several of the packages went through a U.S. postal facility in Opelika, which is less than 10 miles from Ventura. The Department of Justice will hold a press conference, which of course we are waiting for, to hear what they have to say in regards to this. It goes on to further read, federal authorities have been focusing on Florida as a location where the majority of packages originated, from what it says here. Some of the packages went through mail, Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen earlier told Fox News. They originated, some of them from Florida. But it goes on to read here, it goes on to say here, I am confident that this person or people will be brought to justice, as many others have gone on to say here, or have gone on to say over the coming days again. Of course, it goes on to further read here that the Miami-Dade Police Department confirmed Thursday it was helping federal agents who were at the facility in Opelika. I know I'm kind of mispronouncing that. As part of an ongoing investigation, the United States Postal Service operates an innovation imaging system that photographs each piece of mail processed through the country. Where it goes on to read, investigators were likely relying on that system to pinpoint where some of the packages were mailed. But again, we do know before the suspect was reported to have been taken into custody this morning, we do know that FBI was in the Department of Homeland Security and so on were in the process of analyzing, should I say, the fake stamps that were believed to be on the package for saliva or any kind of DNA that may link him to this suspect that was believed to be mailing out these packages. But again, this is what we do have for now. We do know that, again, a male in his 50s is in custody, believed to be the person that is reported to be mailing out these pipe bombs again. But again, it goes to further read here that the FBI said the packages each consisted of manila envelope with a bubble wrap interior containing potentially destructive devices. The packages were addressed with a computer printed address label and 6 stamps. A government sources told Fox News the FBI was analyzing the stamps in Quantico, The sources also said the investigation had processed significantly that the FBI was reaching out to retailers to zero in on where the element of the bombs were made and where they were sold. But again, this is all we do have right now. We do know, again, that someone is in custody at this time. We do not have anything else as of right now. We don't know what the suspect looks like. They are reported to be, there are reports indicating that they may have some sense of what he looks like, but according to one of the anchors just a short time ago on Fox News, but they don't want to post any pictures yet until they get confirmation of who this suspect is. But this is all we do know at this time, of course. But again, I will do my best to keep you all updated as soon as possible if we have any more breaking news in regards to the situation or who the suspect may be, other than a white male in his 50s that is reported to be in custody at this time. But again, with the overall seriousness of any situation like this, even though many of us believe these bombs are fake or just maybe some sort of a false flag being put off by the Democratic Party to try to get people to feel sorry for them, we still have to take things like this very seriously, again, because any threat to any official, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, is something that should always be taken very seriously, because this is we are a country that believes in freedom. We believe in freedom of speech. We believe in our Second Amendment rights, and we stand proud of our country. But make no mistake about it, we won't stand for terrorist-like acts that, make us all look bad in the end, especially someone here on our own soil that's doing this again, because it just doesn't, it's not right, whatsoever. But again, this is all we do know as of right now. But again, if we have any more breaking news, I will do my very best to bring that to you. And if you are looking to stay tuned for any more further updates or breaking news, do feel free to hit that subscribe button, and I will do my very best to bring that to you. And everyone have a beautiful day. God bless, and do stay tuned.